All right, we are back for the main portion of this tremendous Valor Fights 26 right here in the Tri-Cities. It's all pro, and this one next is going to be tremendous. Of course, Josh Cate, we all know him. Randy Stamey, we all know him. Two guys that have been involved in media in the past. Okay, Randy Stamey, of course, with Insider, MMA Insider. Josh Cate, most recently, with Full Frontal MMA, which is, it was tremendous. So, you know, both these guys, tremendous characters, and, you know, very different places in their careers, but they're intersecting here, and I think it's going to be a tremendous, tremendous, exciting bout.
Yeah, man, both of these fighters are very well known in the area. Josh Cate, you know, not a stranger to the limelight or talking. Man, he's one of the funniest guys in here. He says what's on his mind, man. You know, I've always loved it when he fought Stephen Yu. He pretty much told everybody around exactly how he feels about local MMA, and it was, you know, he stepped on some toes, but man, it needed to be said. Randy Stamey, one of the best guys you could ever meet, really good guy. You know, both of these guys, you know, neither of them, I think, have the record that they deserve. So, I mean, I do feel like they both are much better than their records show. You know, you have a striker versus a ground guy here as well. So we also get to see that, you know, the beauty of MMA, pitting the opposites against each other.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's send it up there into the cage to Cody Gwynn to get this thing started.
All right, Bloodville, Tennessee, are you ready to get your final 5 fights of the night? Oh, wait, whoa. I'm sorry. My mic must be cutting out. Are you guys ready for your next fight? This bout will be in the lightweight division, brought to you by Pizza Plus. Please welcome, fighting out of the Hobbs red corner, Josh Cate.
Josh Cate making his way out to the cage, of course. He dropped a defeat in his last bout with the main event, one half of the main event tonight, Stephen New, and that was a greatly anticipated bout. Josh said it just wasn't his night, you know, it looked like he was possibly ready to retire, but the bug bit him again, and he is back. Yeah, and undoubtedly one of the most entertaining characters in Valor Fights history, and in MMA. I'm a huge fan of his from way back. He was in Hook and Shoot back in the 90s. One of the first guys I ever knew to actually do mixed martial arts.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man, he's been on the retirement tour for a couple years now. I feel like, you know, it cracks me up. He'll always post that part of the retirement tour. You know, but man, this is his life. You know, he is a true mixed martial artist. He's devoted his life to it. It's hard to step away from something you've had such a, you know, that's had such a large part of who you are. You know, you've put so much time and energy into it. How do you step away from that?
Yeah, and not only that too, but as well as how hard is it to be to step away when you coach every day at a gym? Like, I couldn't imagine, like, to me, I think when I have to walk away from the sport, I'm going to have to walk away for a few years before I ever, you know, if I ever want to get back into coaching. And, like
totally out.
Well, I'll say this, man. To be great at one or the other, I mean, it's possible, but if you're going to be great at coaching and you're going to be a fighter as well, you got to have one heck of a support staff there to help out whenever you're not doing your thing. And, you know, for me, I loved, you know, a lot of different facets of it. I was able to do it. I did it early before, you know, even before I was 30 years old, I was done. And I made that decision. I was able to do it. Josh, a little bit different than me, man. He continued to fight. So, still here doing it in grand fashion. Back to Cody Gwynn.
Now, please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the OEB blue corner, Randy Stamey.
Now, something interesting to note is that while Randy is coming off of a big win over Tim Boyle, and it was a tremendous win, he looked great in that fight, so he's got that head of steam. However, previous to that, he dropped a loss to none other than Stephen New, again, one half of the main event tonight. So Josh Cate's last defeat comes at the same hand, you know, to the same person as Randy Stamey's last defeat. So it's again how these things intersect. It's very entertaining to see. You know, Randy, full of passion, right there out of Striker MMA.
I really like the energy that Stamey brings. He normally comes out. Look at him. He's out there, you know, singing, looking right at him. He gets He gets pumped,
He's
man.
even got Jay Page to come out with him. Look at this.
Wow.
He's got the Baldy crew with him.
And here's the tail of the tape. 7-7 is Josh Cate to 1-2 Randy Stamey. 7 years the elder, Josh Cate, and 6 inches height difference there for Stamy being the taller fighter. And Randy Stamey not only is the much bigger fighter as well. You know,
I think so.
Josh could fight at 35 easily if he wanted to.
You know what's strange is that years ago, Josh Cate was walking around anywhere 185, 190 pounds. He was always a much bigger guy. When I was training, he was a bigger guy than me. You know, I always saw him as one of those guys that was, you know, maybe a welterweight, where I was anywhere from a lightweight to a featherweight. So to see him have dropped down all of that weight, you know, as you get older, it shows he's still in good shape and working out hard.
Yeah, he's still got those welterweight legs, too.
Yeah,
He's a big guy.
The biggest question, and I predicted, I predicted all these fights for the Valor fights and for Fourth Frontal, which Josh Cate runs, and I picked against Josh Cate, and the reason being is after I saw how Stephen New couldn't take Stephen New down, I think that Stamey is a lot bigger than New, but I think that Stamey's, punching and striking is a lot better than Stevens, and also he has great takedown defense. It's a really intriguing matchup, honestly. I think Josh can stand up with him as well, but I think that he definitely can
well,
get
the height
Steven
advantage
down.
is real similar as well.
Exactly.
Height and reach.
What are they gonna do? Fight? Let's see his face already.
Nice name,
I like Josh Cate, boys. I do. I like both these guys have me excited. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm over here like really excited for this fight, just from the intensity between the two fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, this grudge match will be in the lightweight division, brought to you by Pizza Plus. When they actually get European charge of this bout is Jimmy Neely. Introducing first, fighting out of the Hogs red corner with a record of 7 wins with 7 defeats. He would hit 153 pounds, fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and representing Chaos D1 MMA, Hollywood, Josh Cate.
Character.
Standing across the cage, fighting out of the OEB blue corner with a pro record 1 win with 2 defeats. He weighed in 155 pounds, fighting out of Bristol, Virginia, and fighting out of Striker MMA, Randy, the real deal, Stamey.
Stamey in
Look
the
at
green
that.
and black.
Josh Cate coughing up a lung over there in the corner.
Josh Cate's over having everybody
He's
talks
having a
about
blast.
he is, and it's crazy.
And I'll say this, when Josh Cate has fun and really has fun, he performs very
that's
It
good.
could be
always
bad.
dangerous.
It could be bad for Stamey. You're exactly right. He's going to come out and try to get in his face.
Here we go, southpaw for Josh Cate.
I've trained with Josh Cate quite a bit. Josh
Southpaw
Cate
for
has,
Randy Stamey.
has very good kicks.
Good kick by Stamy.
And Cate's out there talking to him. Nice movement between both fighters, man. Cate really knows how to. Ooh, now that one hurt.
Yep, Stamey looking very confident here.
Regardless whether he said or not.
And like I was mentioning, this
Beautiful
fight.
knee.
Yeah,
Nice.
Beautiful shot there from Josh Cate.
has his legs,
well.
and he gets the takedown.
This is
Josh
not
Cate on
where-
top.
This is not where Randy Stamey wanted to be right now at the very beginning of this fight. He's on the ground with the black belt, as Josh Cate just
Wow.
said.
Oh, that's a-
nasty elbow there.
Josh Cate exactly where he wants to be here. Talking up a storm, fighting up a storm.
And Josh Cate's doing a good job at controlling the underhooks there from Randy, so Randy can't give him up. If Randy can get that that right underhook right there, it'll be hard for him.
It's interesting to see if Josh is going to attempt to pass the half or just sit there, because if he holds the half, it's easier to hold Randy Stamey on the ground.
I think
but if
he's
he
gonna
does
pass and try to go to mount.
if he passes, he moves into a position. There he is in crossbody.
You got to watch the arm bars, and you got to watch the Kimuras from Josh Cate, because he's very, very good at those positions.
But look at this, Randy Stamey working his way up the
Working to
cage,
the cage.
just as I said.
Yep.
The cage is the great divider, man. It takes out a lot of the BJJ technicality, man. Use that cage to your advantage.
Randy has to keep that left underhook.
Look at
Watch
this.
for the
Josh Cate's
guillotine.
going for the guillotine.
We talked about that giraffe neck that Randy has from and all the trash talk. That's what he kept talking about and what he was going to do to him. So and
These
the
guys
guillotine
in each
looks
other's
in.
face.
When he lets go, still got one in, though.
Still one arm. Randy Stamey working his way up to the feet.
Watch for Josh to take the back here of Stamey.
Oh, those are sick elbows. It looks like Josh Cate was hurt there, maybe by one of those elbows. He rolled back out.
Watch for the Kimura there.
Yeah,
from,
Stamey looking for a Kimura of his own.
Good stand-up by Stamy.
Yeah. And Josh has got to be careful here. Kimura. It's really hard to finish the standing Kimura, and Josh knows that. And
oh, my goodness. The Kimura. But it's Josh going back to the
He's gonna
back.
get the back.
I saw
Yeah,
it.
that's
Not a good spot there.
and
by Randy
he's
Stamey.
body triangled right
Definitely
now.
not where you want
hurts.
to be with
Yeah.
Josh Cate.
No, this is a very bad position right here for Randy Stamey to be in, especially with over half a round left to go. See how Stamey's been working on a striker known for it to being a striker gym. So I'm curious to see how his ground game is here, if it's proved since his last fight with he's coming off a loss to Billy by submission and loss to Stephen New as well by submission. So
Halfway through the round here, Josh Cate's in the lead, but Randy Stamey having his moments.
yeah.
And, staying tight. And it makes you think if he can last this position, how is Josh? Is it going to wear on Josh going into rounds 2 and 3? The body triangle is on.
I mean, it takes skill to stand up from a black belt. A black belt's on top of you. Not only do you not get submitted, you stand up.
Yep.
I mean, he showed moments of grandeur already.
Well, again, as I mentioned,
Oh,
when you're
He's
in
got the
an
arm
MMA
trapped.
fight,
He has the arm trapped. This is not good if he can get out. If he can get that underhook out, and it's fixed. Sorry, Casey.
no, but earlier from the half guard position, a lot easier to hold the guy down. But
Yeah.
it's easy when you're a jiu-jitsu guy to make that pass, go
Yeah.
on for that submission. And Randy Stamey, he started to work up. That's the new age of mixed martial
Really,
arts.
really, Cate does not even try to go for a choke. He just kept the unders. If you've got the back and you have double unders, you're controlling the person. Look for an armbar right here. Looks like Cate might be setting up an armbar here, possibly.
Kind of waiting for a mistake, waiting
Yeah.
for his moment to strike.
Well, we've got a minute and a half to do it. If he can't get the job done, we go back to the feet, and Randy Stamey starts
nasty
again.
back elbows right there. And here goes around the neck. He's trying to trap the arm again, maybe possibly an inverted
A
triangle.
reverse
Wow.
triangle.
Yeah.
You got Stephen Haig earlier finishing with an omoplata. If Josh Cate finishes with a reverse triangle,
Nice.
now we knew
Nice
it. I knew it would
escape by
happen.
Stamey.
He told him to get up.
Now Stamey in his world here.
Cate looks a little tired, to be honest with you. He's still got good movement. Watch the outside kick. Oh,
Brought to the liver, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe grazed it.
This is not exactly. This is the problem. Josh had him down and had a good spot to finish, and now Randy just needs to push away. He needs to
gotta keep
create
his
Look
hips
at this.
away.
Get into the front face.
Oh.
Pull into the guillotine.
good.
And an up kick.
Stamey
Good
looking to
play
stand him
by
up.
Josh Cate, but spending a lot of energy there.
Very entertaining first round.
Hard shot there.
Stamey letting
Watch the knee.
loose.
That was not a knee.
Josh Cate possibly out. He's in trouble here.
Josh is defending himself.
He is defending. He's not doing much, but he is defending.
all
The
Wow.
fight is done.
Yes, sir.
Randy Stamey with the victory.
Josh Cate not happy at all with the stoppage.
He's
there.
claiming
Excuse me.
that there were some shots to the back of the head. Randy Stamey with a tremendous win.
The thing with it is, I agree. There was shots to the back of the head. I could not agree more. But when you are
Let's see.
turning your head,
Josh
away
Cate
from the
irate,
strike,
absolutely irate here.
Wow.
Randy Stamey with some antics of his own.
but when you're turning your head, I mean, the commission specifically tells you in the pre-fight instructions that if you turn your head away, then it's on you. I mean, I can see it going both ways, but Josh Cate was in.
Let's take a look
was in
here. Let's
trouble.
take a look here at the replay, and we'll see. Look at this, Josh Cate claiming.
Let's see here.
it's
Hard to
impossible
see
to
from
see.
that angle.
Yeah.
From this vantage point, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, can't tell nothing from that angle.
Here
Here we go. Nope. See if we can maybe get that replay again one more time and see what's going on. Definitely, like I said, an emotional two right there. It's Josh Cate had very, he controlled almost every second of the fight until he,
Well, like I
took it
said,
down.
there was a lot going on. If really, truly, he had really good positions in this fight. He had the half guard top position. He chose to advance. That allowed Stamey to get up, and then he transitioned out on the back a little bit. But again, that's what Josh does. Josh went for the win, and you can't fault him for that. He's
No.
one of my favorite fighters of
me
all
too.
time.
He's
always
one of the-
entertaining.
and but props to Randy Stamey. I'm also a big fan of his as well. What a tremendous fight.
Couldn't agree more, Casey.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jimmy Neely has got a start to this fight. 4 minutes and 45 seconds into the first round. Your winner by TKO, Randy, the real deal, Stamey.
Randy Stamey picking up his second win in a row on a 2-fight streak. And Randy Stamey now advances to 50-50.
Josh Cate just falls under 50-50 at 7-8 now.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Randy Stamey. You're coming off, you've got 2 pro wins in a row. This is definitely your biggest win to date. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, you know, I didn't need no banana peel. I didn't need no poke in the eye. I didn't need none of that stuff. And for 99.9%, I guess today was that 0.01%. But I'll take it. I'll take the win, and I'm going to go home with a check in my pocket and a smile on my face. But all the credit to Josh Cate, man. There was a lot of talk back and forth, but I got nothing but respect for that man. A lot of people, you know, they talk bad about him, but he's a good dude. He's a good fighter. He's a talented fighter. So let's all give it up for him and showing up today and coming out. I respect it.
Was there anybody tonight you would like to thank?
First, I want to thank my family, my 2 daughters and my son and my wife. They support me a lot. I'd like to thank my dad. He's got a birthday coming up, so this will be your birthday present, Dad. I love you, buddy. To all my sponsors, Direct Paintless Dent Repair, Complete Fighter Apparel, Team Sport Outfitters, Thompson's Metal Service, and Quaker Steak and Lube. Thank y'all all for y'all's support. I hope I put on a show for you guys.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Stamey.
I appreciate Randy for stepping in here for fight. And I thought it was kind of a call, but whatever, that's not what I'm getting at. MMA in general, is a sport where many people who are in the game will tell you it's full of bloodsuckers. They're going to come take from you. I hope they have a strong team. Seems like they've got a very strong team, strong core, united people, and that's great. I hope everybody's like that. But most teams, most of these fighters are bloodsuckers, okay? They're going to come in. It's all about them. They want, they take. They want, they take. When it's time for them to give back, they're gone. You don't know what I'm talking about because you're a bloodsucker.